Okay, we're going to try to do this songwriting thing. This is a brand new song that I don't know, I don't have much of it, but I'm going to actually sing it, and I'm actually going to put the words over the screen. You'll hear that there's going to be a little riff part, which I don't have the riff written. I don't know what it needs to be yet, but you'll kind of hear it when I play it. This sort of starts very simple and then gets kind of big. Right now, this is called Forever Faithful. Okay. Let the song of faithfulness rise up from these you have blessed. Let every strain of praise be yours. Forever faithful and sure. Let the tale of providence ring out loud, a song of Him who sings. Every praise is yours alone. Forever faithful and strong. We've no worth, no payment could be made, nothing deserved of Thy grace. We are faithless, frail and weak, but time after time we have seen You're forever faithful. You're forever faithful. This will be third verse. I don't have anything for you yet. Build chorus. We've no worth, no payment could be made, nothing deserved of Thy grace. We are faithless, frail and weak, but time after time we have seen You're forever faithful. You're forever faithful. You're forever faithful. You're forever, forever, forever. Okay, couple of questions, problems that I have with this so far. One of them is purely a melodic thing, all right? So I want you to take, for example, the first verse, which said, let the song of faithfulness rise up from these you have blessed. So I want you to listen to kind of how it goes. Let the song of faithfulness rise up from these you have blessed. Now, here's my question. Should the top line do that too? Should the top line be like that? Should the top line be this? Let the song of faithfulness. Should I put that chord there too? Right now, first line's only 2 chords. Second line is 3. Okay. First line is C and G. Second line is C, G, D. Okay. So there's that. There's that question. Second question would definitely be. I feel real good about the third line in those verses. Let every strain of praise be yours, forever faithful and sure. I feel good about those. I think my chorus is great, sticking with the line of thought, I should say. We no worth, no, we don't deserve your grace. You're faithful. Now, but my question is, are the verses weird to that? Because the verses are really saying, let our song rise up, let us give you praise. And that's really what all those verses are saying. In my mind, we're saying, let this song arise. And then the chorus is kind of like saying, okay, here it is. This is why we're singing. So the first verses are really saying, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, and boom, there's the chorus. So that's one thing, sort of from a songwriting perspective, is that weird? Third question is, in the chorus, we'd no worth, no payment could be made. I know what I mean by that, is that we can't pay that. We can't justify ourselves to the Father. Only the sacrifice of Jesus could do that. But I don't want that to sound like, I don't want to come across as if no payment could ever be made, because Jesus obviously made that payment with his life. I don't think that. That may be just me overthinking a little bit. And is it, am I going wrong in a song saying we're faithless, frail, and weak? I think a lot of people feel like that. But anyway, so those are some chorus questions. Another thing that's kind of wondering about is, what should that riff be? Forever faithful and sure, that whole thing. Because there are a couple different options you could do. One, you could be sort of these very long sweeping lines like forever faithful and sure. It could be sort of these long lines. Or there's a Big Daddy Weave song that came out last year that had like this really sort of fast riff. So forever faithful and sure. Now that's the Daddy Weave line. But I'm saying, in your opinions, how should that work? Should that be very orchestral, long lines, or should it be something a little more jamming? And lastly, does it? Of course, it needs a third verse, which I don't have any clue what to do with that. But does it need a bridge? Does it need some sort of bridge, some sort of culmination at some point, or another level to the song? And so those are my questions about it. I'm liking this. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of hymny. It's try to write some words in there that you may not always be singing. So I'm putting this out there on the blog. Now, I've been doing these on YouTube just for my YouTube subscribers, but I'm putting it on the blog. I'm going to do the songwriting thing here and let you holler back at me. Now, if you are a songwriter and you're out there and you come to the blog, here's what I want you to do. If you're a songwriter and if you got an idea for the third verse, let me know. Write out some lyrics, write out some stuff that you think might work, and shoot me an email, toddwrightband@gmail.com. I think that would be awesome if you guys have suggestions on that. So those are my questions. I'd love to know what you think. I know there's a lot of questions. You may just want to write number 1, Todd, you're an idiot. Number 2, yes, fix that line, or whatever. But that's kind of what I'm dealing with there. So thanks for going through this process with me. Bye.